Hey everyone, it's Christian Girl Kelly, and you know that family member who, anytime you gather together, they are the person who comes with a bit of drama. So they have something happen in their life and they need to share it with everyone. And it's something that takes up a lot of energy just in the atmosphere, trying to sort through and trying to get around. Or that family member you know who every time everyone comes together, they have a philosophical debate and they need someone to exchange their ideas with. And they will talk on forever and ever and ever about this one particular thing, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, why are we discussing this right now? Why are we still talking about this right now, right? Or maybe that one family member who always has something to say about your life. So they're the person who looks you up and down and notices that you gained a little bit of weight. Or maybe you got a lot smaller. So what are you doing? Or maybe they're the person who always has something to say about where you are in life. So why are you still single? They know exactly what your problem is. Or why don't you have kids if you're married? Or they have something to say about your financial situation. And it's just, why? That's the question. Why did you come for me and I didn't send for you, and I wanted to just have a good time, and all of a sudden all the things that we can be talking about, and now we're focusing on me and what I'm not doing quite right or what I don't have quite together. There is that person in everyone's family, or those people. And really, there's nothing wrong, but it's just that it gets under your skin. It's something that really bothers you. And so it makes it a little bit difficult sometimes for you to get yourself together and head over to the family gathering or make plans to go, because you're thinking in the back of your mind, I gotta deal with this. Do I really want to deal with this? Wouldn't it be just easier if I didn't have to deal with that person or those comments? Now, if you are that person, here is a little bit of encouragement for you. And the first thing is, you need to know who you are. Like, what are the things that make you tick? Are you the type of person that when you go on vacation, you don't want to do anything, you don't want to talk to anybody, you just want to chill? That's you. And anytime there is any work to be done, or if someone wants to have a conversation with you and you're just in your zone, you just don't have time for it. You just don't want to. You just want to chill. You want to watch your TV programs. You want to watch your movies, and you're done. Right? Or maybe you're the kind of person who is probably like me, in a way that you have to have something going on all the time. Even when you're on vacation, it's like, okay, you're chilling, you're having a good time. And part of that having a good time is having some type of activity. So that means that when you get together with your family, good, we're talking, we're chilling, but are we going to play some board games? Or like, good, we're talking and chilling, but are we going to play a little bit of badminton outside? Or are we going to go out for a movie? Or what are we going to do? Or are we going to go grocery shopping and we're going to cook together, because I love cooking? And you just need the activity. That's part of who you are. It's core to you. And of course, fill in the blank. We all have those things that make us tick. And when we're with people, or we're on vacation or wherever it may be, we always gravitate toward those types of activities or non-activities. And the second thing is, once you have a clear understanding of who you are, what can you give up? What can you give up? What can you sacrifice for that short amount of time that you're with your family, so that you can live at peace with them? Now, Romans 12:18 tells us that we should do all we can to live at peace with everyone. Do all that you can to live at peace, to be in peace with everyone. Now, all that you can, what does that mean? That might mean that if you are the person who just rather be by yourself, alone, at home, but you are going to go out, and spend time with those family members that maybe you suggest, hey, how about we watch a movie, right? Now, if you're in a family where everyone talks during the movie, okay, maybe that won't be the best ideal situation for you, but at least, right, you're not like running out, you're not a big activity person, so you're not running out to do things with the family, or there's not a lot of activity, right? When you're watching a movie, usually everyone is seated and everyone is focused on one thing. And so if you're not the person who wants to chat, maybe you go ahead and suggest that option and bring the movies that you know your family will enjoy watching, so that you can give yourself a little bit of peace, right? But you can still be with everyone. Or maybe if you're the person who likes a lot of activity and likes to do a lot of things, and you realize that you have that family member who has a lot of drama and wants to just sit around and talk about that drama, you say, hey, I'm going to give this person the time that they need, whatever amount of time you think is reasonable. And I'm going to listen, and I'm going to nod my head, and I'm going to respond, right? And I'm going to be comforting and loving and supportive as best as I can. Even if I don't quite agree with how this person got into this drama, I'm going to be supportive of the person themselves, maybe not the situation, and be empathetic. And that's what I'm going to give up, a little time, running out and doing things or having activities or playing that game at that moment. And I'm going to give that up to be able to be at peace with this family member. And for those who have to deal with a family member who will talk about whatever it might be, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, how are we still here? It just might be in the best interest of peace to listen and nod a little bit. And then when you've gotten all that you can, to politely exit yourself from the conversation and start to do something or help someone with something else around the house or the hall or wherever you are, right? So that you can get a little bit of breath, but you still gave something and you interacted with that person in the way that they needed to feel valued. And the third thing is, how much time do we really have? We all know someone who died young. It's a sad thing. We're in a fallen world, right? We're not promised tomorrow. And we all know someone, or have known someone, who died too soon. And it's heartbreaking. But we don't know whether we will be that person. We don't know whether that cousin or that uncle or that auntie will be that person, that nephew, whoever, that niece, that friend of the family. We just don't know. And so it's important to keep that in mind, that just one gathering with a few little nuisances or a few little annoyances will not make or break your life. But you will reflect constantly on how you did not connect if you don't have the opportunity to see them again. And of course, we also know that it is best to live at peace. And so, as much as you can, as much as it depends on you, get up, go, enjoy your time with those people, whether it be family or family friends or whoever it is. And be ready for whoever it might be who might say and do the same things they do every time you get together. You already know who it is. Get over it. Figure out how to live at peace with them. Figure out what you have to do to maybe give up a little bit of what you would choose yourself to live at peace with them. And realize that even that time won't last forever. It's Christian Girl Kelly. See you next time.